Alrighty. According to the OBS, my voice is speaking, so I don't need to worry about that. And according to my phone, the stream is working. Anyways, let's just do that a little bit. Anyways, yeah, I honestly was just staring at what I had installed, and I couldn't come up with anything I'm super interested in playing, essentially. So many bosses because of this thing, but whatever. Fire vulnerable shield, that actually helps. Wait, what's floor 17 normally? Yeah, I'd rather deal with that. Okay. Those ones, because it's her, and then let's actually switch my supports properly. But yeah, that's, forget what it's Setsuna and Vicissitude or something, I don't remember, but anyways, yeah, I couldn't think of what I had installed from everything else I had installed, what I wanted to actually play, so I decided to do this because I need to get them done for the week anyways. No, I don't want the leaps are disgustingly broken. None of those help me. Dude, Helix, there we go. Yeah, from everything I've seen, Coralie definitely seems to be like the new ER cleaner. There we go. Yeah, she definitely seems to be the new ER clearer. Like, very much so. Take 20% extra damage. Also, I'm realizing system. What's the volume at? Let's turn down the sound effects a bit more, because apparently, according to OBS, those explosions are quite loud from the enemies. The enemies exploding is apparently quite loud, so turn down the sound effects a bit more. In case you're wondering why it's somewhat quiet still, presumably, on everything else, it's called, I'm keeping the audio alterations at the same level I keep it for Deus Ex, so that I can't finagle them individually, so I'd rather just leave it there and keep it at what it needs to be at, roughly, for Sundays. Which apparently is fine, considering it's still jumping into the yellows a bit, but whatever. Each weapon active use boosts its total damage, and considering she spams weapon active, no, I want Helix. Thank you. And there's apparently for this set, yeah, we get a boss instead of oh, let's use the outburst here. A bit extra damage. Yeah, it's the settings are technically set up for Lantern, but I didn't get Lantern in like 2 multis, and I want enough to pull for next patch because next patch is playable Songcha. So yeah, I want that. I want Songcha. Not I don't care that much about Lantern. It's like Lantern is cool, but Songcha. Helix, awesome. Yeah, so basically today is essentially relaxing with ER, and maybe I'll do the event, the auto test event that's live right now. But essentially this is just me relaxing, because I can't figure out what I wanted to do. I need to install some more stuff that I want to play, but my only other real thought that I had, I did not feel like fighting with its inevitable crashes, because the only other thing I really could think of wanting to play was Dragon Age Origins, because of the new Dragon Age announcement that was around earlier yesterday technically. But I need to bite the bullet and actually install the mod, the mod patch basically that makes it less crashing on newer hardware. So yeah, I don't know. So I just decided this would be it. Boost all damage. I was hoping to get the enemies drop stuff option. Let's grab this so I can get the other 2 bits that I need. Oh, it's not even 2 bits. I only need like one additional buff. But doing it on this will give me an extra chance to ensure that I actually get it. There. There we go. Okay, let's see. Stage 2 leap. And oh right, actually I want this one actually. I was gonna grab the Iron Body one, but I realized enhanced attack deals 600% more attack damage, more fire damage. So I think it's just in general I get the enhanced damage from that, so Reverie sits soon in this one. Now let's go with Reverie. Yeah, okay, that definitely helped. Whoa. Game? It was not accepting my input. There we go. Goodbye, Huodo. Boom. There we go. Enemy kills grant extra silver. Okay. I don't need ego anymore. With what I'm using, the other ego signets aren't that helpful. So let's go to here. Oh, hey Pardo. Well, here it'll also show me which ones are being doubled up on. Let's grab that. None of those really help. Actually, I should grab that. That is very helpful for Corley. Might as well grab that. It at least helps. Refresh one more time. See if there's anything else here. You know what? Let's grab these. Let's grab the Ren, a bit of the Ren ones. No, I want to keep that. And then we're gonna switch this out for there. Oh, there's Helix. Yeah, I'm not gonna go like full in on Ren. That's just a case of they're helpful, so I'll grab them. Even if it's not like, you know, the most helpful thing, every bit helps. Whee! I like Corley's animation of that, just like springing back. This one. Stars, Infinity, Helix. Cool, I can get the last ones that I need. And I can get the last, boom. There we go. Got the bonus reward. What I want is that one. That's the enhanced signet. And this one. Weapon actions resource 15 SP in 5 seconds. Because the other one is for range damage, which she doesn't use, obviously. I guess both. Let's go with Discipline. It's not the most helpful, but the buff I get from there might be semi-useful. There we go. Yeah, Elysian Realm isn't exactly super hard if you have a built unit and have a setup that actually works for it. Hi, Ponya. Weapon. That one is actually legitimately absolutely useless. So, let's go with that one. Summoning entities that. Bodhi. Let me check my. I'm gonna go there. I have to switch out my my chances increase item, anyways. So change that up. What do I want? You know what? We might as well. Let's go with Pardos, honestly. Signet of Reverie. Signet of Reverie is just generically helpful. It's not like, you know, it's not like a case of, oh, you're going to break everything with this signet set, but it is just useful in general. Grab that, I guess. You know what? Let's just buy that. It won't help, but it will remove the Signet Helix from the pool, because that's the last one I needed from it. So that will actually just straight up remove it from the pool of possibilities. There we go. Pardo. Yeah, so if you grab the last one in a group, you can't get it for the rest of the run because there's nothing left in it. You have all of them. So it's actually quite helpful. And boom. There we go. This one. The restoration buff, and then we want the effect boost buff. Reverie! Yay! I can get 2 of the enhanced signets. Oh, this. Okay, we only have one phase of him at least. You can't tell I don't like this one. He's just annoying. He's my second least favorite boss, like, in general. My least favorite will always be Husk Nihilus. I hate Nihilus. He's so painful. Pardo! Enter with Good Luck Shield. Ultimate Evasion, because I'm more likely to trigger that. I really am not using Coralie's ultimate at all. In we go. Can I get the last? That does not help. Refresh one more. Can I get? No. Okay. Upgrade. There. Good enough. Wait. Hang on. Change setup. I want the instruction manuals because that gives extra buff to my enhanced signet. Sometimes the second doesn't trigger. I don't know why. Yeah, so this is essentially how strong you are when you actually meet the requirements or the buff triggers for the buffs for that week or for that part of the thing. I just need to destroy at least one of them. There you go, Bill. Evil. No, not really. But Vil is not hard. There we go. 19,800. Bunch of random bits, but mostly There we go. Got the actual rewards for that week. Yeah, because here hitting with a weapon skill does that, and then using any of the essentially new ones. Oh, pistols. Oh, okay, yay. Yeah, so now that we've done that, I am gonna just go for trying to complete the levels on some of my other ones that I never got finished. I didn't do them before, and then I didn't realize until very recently that you can essentially just grind up, like, on easy mode with the new ones, and it's like 2 or 3 runs. Sorry, my nose is like horribly, I just had like the urge to sneeze horribly. Oh, interesting. Are more things added as... Oh, okay. Interesting. So certain buffs change if you're on the higher or lower difficulty. And, different type. There, let's go with that. Because I want to finish, where are you? Colin. Because I want to finish up virtual email. Because, she's at 14. So, okay, where are you? Here we go. Lightning Empress. And... Snowy Sniper, I guess. There we go. And then ironically what we want is Infinity here. Because it gives, because Infinity, because Callan's thing is literally dropping a turret, so... Homing missiles restore on hit. Oh, there's Infinity. Cool. It's not exactly a big issue. I'm essentially going to breeze through this anyways because of the difficulty level. There we go. Thinking about it, I'm probably gonna want to try to grab the ultimate buff that gives me SP regen. This one. Daybreak, Infinity. Now I'm probably gonna want to, when I get to the store floor, grab that. Because that's actually, thinking about it, that's way too helpful. Okay, well I'm not set up to the point where I can keep those down ad infinitum. I can at least keep at least one of them on the field consistently. For every summoned entity, take less damage. No, deal extra total. Actually, this would be for the best. Go for the deliverance here, so that I can get the SP regen option. There we go. There we go. Victory. Three SP per second and ultimate restore 3 SP per second. Nice. Okay. Boost total damage, I guess. Deliverance, gold, reverie. Might as well actually just grab deliverance here. Grab the the main like trigger one. And that's that, I guess. Physical damage, I think, is what she wants. This one. Final battle is too helpful. Infinity, okay, cool. I can also grab that core signet. Okay, I cannot wait to grab the Elysian. It's because she really needs the Elysian signets here, just due to like the restriction. She's one of the first Valks added to this thing. Like this, she was one of the first Valks added to Elysian Realm back when it was it's about 75 million times harder. Hang on. Ironically, I think I prefer Infinite M. I don't drop my things often enough to justify it. Oh, sorry. I was distracted by a very, very poorly timed ad, honestly, on my phone. Which is to say, from my phone provider. Hey, would you like this? No. Leave me alone. There we go. I want that. This. That makes my things better as it goes on. Might as well grab the Infinity. Since I'm actually hitting the point where having multiple sustain ultimates are actually, because now I can do this. Yeah, because that's essentially it. Is like you jump into the final thing, which gives you the extra SP from the other thing. There we go. Let's go here. Alice's shop. I'm not going to change my kit. I actually am fine with the setup I have. I'm just going to see what's in here because I'd rather check this than go through that. Ooh, enemy kills grant bonus shinies. Might as well grab all those things. Actually, that helps a lot. Look, this particular character is SP hungry in this setup. Oh, go. That also helps. Cool. Yeah, because of the way her kit works in Elysian Realm, she's SP hungry as hell. Hence the prioritizing like the SP buffs. This is the only other one that actually helps. Oh, Infinity. So I've got the last two. I've got 2 more Infinity buffs. Don't super help, but yeah. my my turrets just kind of violently murder everything. Because it's Infinity specifically says summoned entities or elves, or elves, which are the little support guys that I have. Might as well grab Signet Gold too. So I do believe her ult counts as boom. And yeah, considering the enhanced Signet buff is triggering, I'm operating under the assumption that yes, she does indeed count. They do indeed count. Every 10 SP left boosts total damage. It won't help super much, but no, I don't want that. I would rather grab that on an enhanced floor. Let's use one of my refreshes here. Deliverance, gold, infinity is not worth it. Let's go up for gold. I'm also not really caring about the deliverance when I've got what I wanted from the deliverance set. So all I really wanted was the 3 SP per second buff. There we go. Stupid amounts of SP regen now. That would actually help. Setsuna specific to something. Okay, now let's go to the shop and see what's there. I have a decent amount of coin. Let's see. Reset once. Let's do that, I guess. Grab at least something off of there. Elite enemies. We want to go to Eco, so I can just grab all of them. Make the final boss a joke. Yeah, okay. She's perfect for the gold signet. Because she essentially just constantly recharges that enhanced one. There we go. What do I even have on her? I genuinely need to look what I even have equipped to Colin, because I'll be perfectly frank, I haven't used Colin outside of this in since I unlocked her years ago. She's essentially one of those ones you get early, and she's kind of sort of helpful, but at the same time you're basically replacing her real fast. Like this isn't even power creep talking. Like even when she came out, she was pretty much replaced damn near instantly. Oh my god. ILS. Alright, let's, actually, hang on. I know which one this would be funny with. This would be funny on Mobius. This would actually be fucking hilarious on Mobius. Oh, it's like, oh, I have your signet. Shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. And I win. Slap down all 4 turrets and then just watch them get shot to death. Oh god, that's fun. Cool, and that's the last ones I need for... Yeah, that's the last I need for Ritual Email. I wish I had anything... I wish I had Silverwing NEX. I'm so close to it. I have all of her equipment, but... And that's not even on purpose, it's just from just accidental, like... Oh, getting that, cool. Back. I actually want to look, I'm not going into it, I just want to see, what even do I have equipped here? 2 Tills and Elizabeth Bathory? What the? Okay, I understand this one. Combo hit count. Crit, mech type battlesuit. Why do I have Bathory here? Did I just... Do I not have another set of Attila? Oh, I do. It seems Bathory is just her set. Huh. Oh, not what I wanted. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't used her outside of the Elysian Realm in so long, and I'm unlikely to ever really use her again, considering I've now maxed her out in the Elysian Realm, and thus I kind of don't have a reason to actually use her again. Blade Strike, Terminal Aid. I have a lot of them at like 10 or 11. Violet Executor. Let's go with... I guess let's go with Blade Strike. I can just pop the Sue signet on. This will actually not help me now. Okay, Max. I think she's also maxed, but I want your Valkyrie Blade Strike. Let me check just to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Right, Avatar Blades. Physical damage against nearby enemies. Yeah, okay. Oh, she's... Oh, okay, she's burst ultimate evasion. She's burst evasion. Okay. Alright, this is the, give me a second to check something. Gotamashi Edge is the... Is that one? Okay. So the ones on the right here. First, QT, that doesn't help. Hit count. Unshielded. Blade Shower. Go. Okay. Yeah, so she's... Combo attacks and stuff. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is she actually a, No, whatever. I'll figure it out. I don't really care that much. Firm, hang on, I should check. Is she an elemental dealer or is she physical? Physical damage with paralyzed. Okay, so she is physical, so I'm not a complete moron. Okay, so that should work, but I want Sue's Leaf. There we go. completely forgot I had this to kind of fit the design. Gotomashi Edge deals Blade Flurry. Honestly, this one's... Okay, well, there's Bodhi. The weapon is admittedly just to, okay. Combos and evasion, I think, are what she wants, which are none of these. Bodhi. I want to prioritize the combo hits because that is what she'll be using more of. There, okay. Can I get the... No. Boost all damage, I guess. Elite Bodhi. I would like the one that gives me extra things on hit, please. I want to do that because it'll, it gives me, more hits. There we go. There we are. Okay, Sue, can you give me... Yeah, 'cause she does have quick attack, fast attacks, so she does actually get a significant buff here from the Setsuna Sickness here. I think I want Karma Wheel. Deliverance Gold, Reverie. Let's take a shop stop. See if there's anything helpful in the shop. A shop stop. That. Grab those two, I guess. Oh, there's Sue. Let's grab Sue. Bodhi is the main one that I want. Yeah. Boom. Ultimate buff. When Karma Wheel hits... Karma Wheel deals extra damage. We're at floor 6. This is elite enemies. We want Ego to make this work better. The older Valkyries that we're putting here definitely required the, like the, Elysian buffs. Like, not even a joke, they really didn't need them. Like, even if the newer ones do require it, they still, you know, semi-function with, like, only, like, one. But, the older Valks needed, like, honestly, like, 3 of them at minimum. they need like 3 of them at a minimum. Gotamashi Edge deals things. It consumes all of them, but it gives it Blade Flurry. I want this one. Helix does not help me. None of these help me. Stars. Oh, there's Bodhi. There we go. There we are. Grab that one, I guess. Let's just refresh this. It's not worth it. Let's go with Reverie, I guess, for the extra coins. There we go. Like I said, these low level ones are not hard, but it's time consuming, especially for the ones that I like. Admittedly, this version of May never got, like, you know, the extra boost to the upgrade currency, because, well, she might have, actually, I don't know. She was added so long ago that I don't remember. I'd have to look at, like, the thing that I got for one of the anniversaries, where it's just like, hey, it's been, this is like all the history. It was the end of part 1. It was a thing from the end of part 1, and it's like, and it showed like when all the Valks came out for it. Like, it showed like all of them, which then also let me see exactly when these came out, and it's like, oh yeah, no, these came out so long ago. This is 1 elemental damage. Total damage. Good luck, shield. Bodhi. There we go. Sorry. Yeah. Like I said, it's easy because we're on low difficulty, but it's also, as dumb as this sounds, low difficulty is actually the easiest place to farm for the upgrade materials, because it actually doesn't get that much better in amount going up. Like, I can show you once we finish this run, but like, you don't get that much more for the higher difficulty ones. Daybreak, stars, none of those matter to me, so let's just do Fellas, I guess, see if she has anything useful. No, not really. So let's actually just upgrade my stuff here. There we go. No. Oh, there we go. Ego. Because yeah, you don't get that much more for the higher difficulties. There we go. Increases that done by Blade Flurry. And ultimate after being in burst mode for 4 seconds. It'll just let you use it again, and every single time you do that, it gives you an extra stat buff, which is helpful, but Well, you know what? Let's grab this. I think that essentially gives me 7 free seconds of give 7 free seconds of burst mode, basically. Let's ignore Bodhi. There we go. And we might as well use the Bodhi piece. Does he not have one? Oh no, they're singing the Bodhi. Okay. Alright, off to the boss. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. I love that. That was that actually just felt good of violently murdering a dumb thing. Cosma, I want to see if this works on Kevin. Yes, instantly vaporizes Kevin. I'm so happy. I love beating Kevin like around in like 0 seconds flat. Because when you actually have a challenge, he kicks your ass. Okay, hang on. 1145 out of the 1500 required for her is what I'm at. 1145 out of 1500, so I need. Yeah, like 1145 out of 15. 355 is how many more I need. Now, for reference's sake, let's go here. It shows you over here how much you get. So like 250, 295, 315, 335, 345, 350, 355. So if I wanted to get this done in one go, I'd have to be at the highest difficulty. I mean, I suppose technically the better option is to just do, like, you know, you could do like the Shroud or Inferno difficulties to get what you need. But it's not really worth it if you're just doing what I'm doing right now, which is grinding out essentially the points required to upgrade. It's just not worth it. And yes, I notice how kind of short of a time it's been, but I think we might move over to the actual current in-game event after this. But I think actually I want this one. That one's most helpful here. I might, after I finish upgrading her all the way, move over to the actual current event of like the auto chest thing. I don't know. I don't know. I might just do like other weekly stuff. There we go. Yeah, I might. We might move on to something other than the Elysian Realm after this, but for the moment, I'm basically just grinding out, trying to get the crystal rewards for getting them to level 15. Because the fact is, with ER, you use like one or two. Okay, in fairness, if you're willing to put in the time or look up the answers, you can find other characters that can do the job for the realm. You can find guides for like any character, so long as it matches the buffs for the match for the for that round of the ER. Like, as an example, the best one to use on this is a part 2 character who spams weapon skills. Yes, that is basically just Corley, but then there's also the pistol one, so like, technically if you have a pistol user that spams skills also, honestly, I might actually be able to find one, because it elemental pistol user uses weapon skills a lot. Damn, I actually want to go look now. Boost taking and these. 6 combo hits, there we go. Power wheel. Okay. Oh, there's Bodhi again. Evil. But yeah, that's basically my goal. That's basically... I think I might look it up. Or I might look in my, my character list and see if there are any characters that actually fit that requirement of elemental pistol user. Wheel deals adaptive damage. Bodhi again. Yay. I don't know. I'm basically just using the stream to get essentially my weekly done. That is basically what I'm doing here. Is I'm just trying to get my weekly done for this. Which I have gotten the weeklies done here. One nice thing that I heard actually for a future update for going forward is they're going to be altering the amount of floors you actually need to do for the Elysian Realm to get the weekly clear, like in the actual missions tab. Because in the missions tab, it's one of the things for like the battle pass points. Am I that close to the microphone? I just noticed how loud I was being on the mic. Test. Okay, I guess I was just leaning too close because I almost knocked it off a couple days ago, so I think I put it back in the wrong spot. What was I saying? Words. I was saying words. Yes, I was indeed saying words. Right. As I was saying, I'm almost in the actual like, because you clear missions in like the what is labeled as the actual like mission tab that contribute towards the battle pass equivalent for this game. And one of them is clear 15 floors of the Elysian Realm. The problem is it only counts floors in which you actually fight. And like no matter how hard you try, or is it 15 or either way, it wants you to clear a certain number of floors that you're always like one short on, 1 or 2 short on. Even on runs when I don't even enter Pardo's shop until literally like the one mandatory shop check. Like until I get the one mandatory shop, there are some runs where I don't hit the shop until that point, and it's like, yeah, no, you're one hit short, you're one stop short. Like, where could I have gotten any better? I didn't do like any non-fights, so it's like, yeah, the game. It's like the one change to this I'm actually like ecstatic about coming up. I don't know when it will be. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, sometime in the near future we'll do it. I'm assuming probably after Songche's, or actually, no wait, Songche's patch is still in beta, so it might even be during that. It might even be during Songche's patch that we get it. I know I'm probably saying her name horribly wrong, and I apologize to anybody who actually knows how to pronounce it, but oh my god, did I reset something on my speaker when on my microphone when I actually dropped it? It's being quite sensitive now. I don't know. Or I'm raising my voice without noticing. That's a possibility. Or maybe it's the sound from outside. I genuinely have no idea. Physical damage. And Physical Breach. You don't use elemental damage. Setsuna and Daybreak. I guess Setsuna. Not much I can do here. Oh, you little cheat. You went into invisibility mode. There. Now you're dead. Die. Die hopefully. Ugh. Okay, it is that I'm leaning too close to my speaker. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I see what was happening. I normally lean back decently when I'm doing, ironically, I tend to lean back when I'm streaming. I was leaning a little too close to my speaker. Or to my microphone, rather. I actually don't really care for any of these, so let's go to Fellowship Shop. Let's see, anything helpful? By that, I guess that isn't bad. No. No, none of those help, so let's just do some signet upgrades. Upgrade the Sioux signets to Violent Murderville. There we go. Those also don't help me, but I guess let's go with gold. It's the most helpful out of a useless group. There's the explosion for gaining four more EM stacks, I'm assuming. Increase the max SP, that helps. Oh, these are elites. Go to max power. There we go. Violence into murder. Hi, Alicia. Mash, click. Go into the shop. Hiccups. Okay. Let's just upgrade Sue here. For no other reason than I can. And then let's grab the Sue extra here. Boom. We'll fight leader enemies. Get ready. Even though they're going to like instantly die. Oh right. I forgot he's immortal. He's invincible for the first couple seconds. I completely forgot about that. Let's see, who do I want to like single turn punch? Let's single turn punch Ellie. Yeah, see, back with the original difficulty of Elysian Realm, we had to fight like the actual Husk Nihilist full boss fight. Like not the not this one where you just get like the first phase essentially. We had to fight the full 2-phase boss. And we also had, like, on the extra difficult floors, we literally had to fight Callan. Which made some, like, granted she had, you know, one of her things removed, but it was essentially a mini-boss. And Callan's not an easy boss. Even with her, elemental immunity removed. Like, even with her elemental immunity removed, she was not easy to fight. Like, because she had essentially just, like, 5 or 6 different things she could do. thinking about it, I haven't. No, I was gonna say, thinking about it, I haven't fought Callan in like the Memorial Arena in a while, and then I remembered, oh right, she doesn't have a triple S rank version, so I haven't fought her in a while for that reason. If you're wondering what I mean, is because with the way the Memorial Arena works, it's if you clear the triple S difficulty one, you can essentially skip back up to triple S difficulty on the next week. On all of them, on like all the bosses, but you only need to beat the triple S ones in order to unlock the buff. So I haven't been doing any of them that aren't triple S difficulty ones, essentially. I mean, there's occasions where I do forget, like last week where I completely forgot to actually do the triple S fights to get the skip. But there is also like an S level skip for I think the ones you can't do the triple S bosses, specifically so that you don't, so that it's not a case of, oh yeah, you don't get the skip if you don't have level 80 plus. So yeah, yeah, so it's because I don't think Callan has a triple S rank when I haven't fought her in so long, even when she shows up, but think about it. I don't know the last time she actually showed up, but I don't even remember what ones were there last week, so I suppose that doesn't mean much, does it? I can't even remember which bosses were there last week, let alone when the last time Colin showed up in the Memorial Arena was. But like, she's one of those annoying ones because it's like, yeah, you know, you have to use physical balks because she is just straight up immune to elemental damage or takes so little as to be functionally invincible to it. There we go. And this is the last one I need for May here, so she'll be good. The winds, Karma Wheel. Oh, there's another Bodhi. Cool. I'm just getting all the Bodhis, just going straight forward through the Bodhi. There we go. There we are. Me and my umbrella. There we go. Grab that. Unless one shows up here by luck. Ego. Make the fight infinitely easier. Oh, sorry. I was distracted. I was switching my ears for the headphones. There we go. Let's grab that. And go to the mushy edge. Cuts through literally everything. Here we go, Signet of Bodhi. Boom. Death. Instantaneous. And fatal. Well, obviously, yeah, death is usually fatal. I realized I'd done that sounded a second I left my mouth. Instant death, that is fatal. Yes, death is fatal. I feel like a Fate meme. People die when they are killed. Just explode. Everything dies. Okay. There we are. Combo hits are reset at this for thing. Bodhi, let's grab the last Bodhi one and then just remove it from remove from the options. There we go. There we go. Reverie, no. Let's try to get Deliverance here. Because I do basically use my ult and then... Here we go. Everything is dead. Okay. Let's see. There we go. 3 HP per second. Got the best one and total damage. Nice. Stars, Infinity, Referee, Suna. Oh, there's Deliverance. I might as well just get the core signet here. Boom. I mean, it won't help a lot, but I might as well. I'm basically one-shotting everything anyways because I'm so over-leveled. But this is genuinely the easiest way to farm, is you go on the easiest difficulty and you breeze straight through the entire thing. Let's just shop, let's do some upgrades. Because that is genuinely just the easiest way to do it, is you go in and you just breeze through the entire fight. Upgrade. Motto of Dibakaku, Motto Seto Party Anana, Motto of Azavakya, Maxima Vanita. Let's just grab the gold. No, let's grab Setsuna. That's easiest. Boom. Ironically, I might actually increase in SP with all the SP buffs I have. Oh, elites. Eco. Okay, I genuinely want to test. I'm gonna do these. I want to see. Okay, no, I don't increase in SP. It takes 4 SP per second for burst mode. So my burst mode takes 4 SP per second, and I regenerate 3. So I essentially am operating at a net 1 SP loss. Wait, does that mean, hang on, if I go in the shop, if I can get the 2 SP per second one, can I genuinely go up in SP while in burst mode? That would actually be funny, I want to see. No, I don't want that. I want, can I get, please? I can't test it. Aw, I'm sad. Would have been funny. Hello, cat. Wait, no way. No way. Can I cancel out the burst mode costs? 20 plus 4 minus 4, plus 4 minus 4, plus 4 minus 4. Yes. I can genuinely cancel out the burst mode costs. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so good. I love it. You can actually just cancel out the burst mode costs. Okay, I murdered Ellie. Let's go over to one of my least favorite ones, Zaponia. Let's see if I can beat her up. I'm getting enough for the final level anyways, so I'm willing to take a risk here. Hello, cat. Relax. She's been napping all day, so she has woken up and decided it's my problem. There. Death and destruction has occurred. Striker from Manada and and Rusted Insignia are maxed, so I've gotten the max amount of currency of this area for the week, and I'm done with Striker from Manada. Nice. Okay. Oh, right. I will take your 100 crystal. Thank you. Back. Princessen. Hello, official! I still have no interest in going back to Genshin. Thelema. Done. I'm actually genuinely trying to get like all these guys slowly up to level 15 each. So it's done. I only need to focus on the one for that patch that I pull. If I pull Bright Knight Excelsius, that tells you how bad I am with Bright Knight Excelsius. Okay. Back. We have 45 minutes left. We could do Super String. Because I do want to get just a bunch of... Well, actually, you know what? First, let's go to the shop before I forget. Because I do need to buy these. I need to stock up on them for weapons. Grab that. Nothing else I can do, and I don't feel like challenging myself for these. Especially on weeks when it doesn't... Oh, wait, hang on. Shroud or Inferno? What is the requirements for this? Hang on. What are the buffs here? Weapon skill? Pistols deal... Okay, I don't think I'd want this one, but outside of... But the extra elemental damage and max HP... You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to make an attempt at getting the higher difficulty for this. Pistols... 12... I think the 20% more total damage is actually just a better option there. And max HP increase. Inferno. Start. Hoffs. We want Hoffs. And grab Siren. Want Hoffs. And for Hoffs, we want Mad King's Mask. For Flame Sign, also we want Azure Imperia and Blood Rose. Okay. This is possibly a dumb thing, but I'm making an attempt. Ultimate Invasion removes overheat and clears heat. No, actually, I think we want... I want this, the Ultimate Invasion one. Well, there's Decimation, that's what I want. I want to try and see if I can do this. Right, I also want the... I forgot. She wants essentially Kalpis and Sakura. Yeah, she essentially wants Kalpis and Sakura. Like for Decimation and Setsuna. That's what she wants for her for her equipment. Lower your HP. Body. Oh! Actually, that's just way too good to pass up. An early ego? An early ego signet is nothing to scoff at on like a serious run like this. Where I'm actually trying to do something instead of just grind. Early Elysian signets are not something to pass up. Yeah, okay, I think that's more what you want to use the creations for, is essentially do a full reset so you can just do this cycle again. I think you essentially want to stay in the air. That's what she's doing. Meow. Okay. Aerial combat. Combo attacks reduce ultimate evasion skill by 9 seconds. Oh. Actually. That would be the better option. Oh, lead decimation. Nice. Okay. I'm definitely gonna get the bonus reward of this. Okay, we're definitely getting the bonus. Boom. There. Bonus reward got. So we can drop Kiana's health down into, like, the negatives. Okay, that, and losing HP, because that's what she does. Blood well, HP cannot exceed 18%. We want decimation. We want to just keep going straight down the decimation route. As much as Setsuna would help, the priority is decimation because of this, essentially. She, like, wants her health at, like, non-existence. She keeps her health low all the time anyways, so the keeping her health at 18% restricts, keeps everything good. There's another decimation. Hello, cat. I have a cat on my desk now. Yeah, I'm also in the much easier zone of the game for this, the run for this character, because we're in essentially the mech zone. It's something that you kind of notice how to, that I think is on purpose, is they're essentially separated by typing. So it's like the first half is usually what the new Valk is weak to. The second half is, the middle is, I want to say neutral or strong against. And then the final quarter is usually the, like, the weird attribute ones, the non rocket precision ones. Ultimate. Need the regen here. Wait. I can surprise it. I can surprise it like that. Look, does my weapon give me health recovery? If so, no. I really need to pay more attention to that. There we go. Elite floor with Ellie. Okay. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to get from. Okay. Okay, let's grab this. Honestly, I think I'd prefer just to focus on the black holes. Leader of Vicissitude. Actually sits in here. I was going to refresh for decimation, but I want to get either the extra, extra ult evasion, or the ult evasion cooldowns. Which actually, now that I think about it, might be the same thing. Always run away from that. Okay, no. Okay, my ultimate is what gives me like the tons of blood boil. Okay, so I might actually want to start the fight with my ultimate. Because my ultimate, when it's in the red, grants her triggering ultimate evasion. Control damage. Dang. No, there's this mission. Let's see, do I have enough stamina and SP immediately? No. Yes, but it seems that this set is the perfect thing for finally unlocking that node in the shop. Because those are upgrade materials for like rank ups, like for refinements essentially for the character. Or their fragments for it. So I was realizing, like, looking down, I'm like, wait. This might be the setup, like the buffs required to actually finally get it. Lower area HP, lower total damage. Yeah, that's actually probably the best. Let's grab compass again. Decimation. Can you tell where I'm going? Also, after the next thing, I actually should stop by Carter's shop to get like a signet of gold and possibly a Setsuna signet if I can grab one out of there. Because my Ellie buff trigger, the force ego signet doesn't work anymore because I have 4 of the ego signets, so I'm not allowed to use it. Bodhi, Vicissitude, Decimation, Deliverance, Reverie. Let's grab the last of Decimation. This should be the last Decimation stuff, so it should actually remove it from the wheel after this. There we go. Right, HP recovery is actually not all that good off of that buff I got off of Ellie. Kind of forgot. the recovery off that buff is like 25 HP. I completely forgot about that. Hephaestus. Sorry, Tesla, I'm murdering the robot. And this is why I want some extra evasion. Because if I can't kill it before I finish that, I need the evasion back somehow. There we go. Losing HP restores SP. There we go. Setsuna. Okay, there we go. I think I'm good. I think I'm safe here. And this is also, yeah, much easier than the highest difficulty node, so, oh, shh, yeah. And then I'm going to go into, part of shop after this, switch to the decimation buff signet, like the one that actually buffs the decimation signets, and also switch to the essentially up Setsuna odds one. Probably also upgrade the decimation signets while I'm there. Well, we'll see. It'll depend on how much. It'll depend on how. On what's there. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Boom. And here's the thing with these challenges, the clear it, the flame chaser at the end doesn't actually count. Cultivation skill boosts that. Okay. No, Fellas' shop here. Okay, so the two things I want to grab out of, two things I actually want to get off of the actual shop here, if I can. Ultimate evasions resets cooldown. No, I don't want those. Well, you know what? Let's actually grab at least one of these. Let's grab the attack speed one. Grab that. Actually, that might be a pseudo claim on it. Dang it. Okay, no, I can't really. I need the go. Okay, switch that over to Forget Me Not and switch this over to Calpus's Knife. Okay. Couldn't get what I needed there, but I at least got something. Just no. Do Reverie. Ah! Just go with Daybreak, I guess. These guys are super turbo dead. Like, so I think I have 3 evasion charges normally with this. Cosma, I don't care what you have to say. Base combo charges. Vicissitude, Reverie. Let's go with Reverie, I guess. Most generically helpful, and hopefully I can buy what I need on the next floor. Mistake. Didn't mean to waste one of my evasions there, but honestly, I think I'm fine regardless. I don't think I'm going to lose this run. Yeah, I don't think I'm losing this run. But this is going to somewhat be a pain. Alright, let's at least regenerate here. There. Okay. Reverie is the most generically helpful one, that's why we're going with Reverie. That does not help me at this point. Boost total damage. And physical and elemental damage, there we go. Okay, Felicity's Shop. Please have the signet for extra evasion. That's all I want, please. Out of everything, you give me that. No, you can give me the other thing that'll let me start off with my ult, though. Okay, well, here's the other chance here. I have one more chance if this isn't there. It's not there. No. There. Grab that. Let's just get back up to there. Okay, and now I want this. No, wait, that's vicissitude. Shattered Shackles. There we go. My arm's a little sore right now. Oh. Start with my ult so I can up blood boil armor real quick here. Use the thing there. Normally you can actually have it set so that it shows like a little animation. I deliberately turned that off because it was actually it actually got really annoying for a while. Okay, well let's wait here. There we go. Ultimate, get more blood boil charges. Actually, I think I'm at max blood boil. Almost. I'm assuming the max charges are 4,000. There we go. Okay. Ironically, I believe the easiest fight would be Mobius. Okay. Let's go with Mobius. I'm going with the easiest. Okay, I do need to get around to grabbing that. Okay, let's just use my ult here. Blood boil. Compass. Overheat reset. Blood gain. I mean, I think I'm fine, to be perfectly frank with you. I don't think I can. It'll take me a minute and a half to beat Mobius. But there we go. Okay. Oh. There we go. Difficulty Inferno, and that should, yes. I can only get 2 of them for right now, but that doesn't matter. That is god-tierly helpful. That is, how close is that? Here, Battlesuit details. I can't get any more things. I'm just looking here. Rank ups. I'm 1 short. Oof, that's actually annoying. But hang on. So that should get me to S3, which I am happy with. Back. We have about 15 minutes left to stream. What are the other ones that I need in here? No, and no. Okay. None of those are buffed this week, so it would actually be suffering to do. Like, trying to do any of these guys would actually be literal masochism, because they don't have any buffs this week. Because it's like, these things are, honestly, all this doesn't really affect your Valkyrie choice, like, at all. Sure, this bit might. More elemental damage, and after triggering ult evasion or dealing range damage. Sure, those ones might affect it a bit, but not significantly, right? It's these buffs that actually matter. Like this one, pistols. Without this, they're all doing 40% less damage. At a minimum. Like 40% less physical and 20% less elemental per each. And the thing is, Inferno is where you need to unlock all these buffs, and that's also, like, you can kind of see where it actually matters, your Valkyrie choice. And it's like, if you're not able to get both of these, and the things down here aren't super helpful, like this one here, like the outside of Stellar Outburst thing, that's actually quite useful for these in general, because, well, there's only so many Stellar Outbursts. This one's like always here. This one's just generic. It's like either you can get you can get both of these, one from each power level, or just get these 4. That's essentially how the numbers work. I'm just speaking at this point. I don't want to do another ER run because it wouldn't help. So just so I don't forget. Actually, wait, Memorial Arena. Who is here? Shadow Knight, False God, Otto, and Mobius. Okay. I'm going to do Super String Dimension now. That's what we can do right now. Super String Dimension, just so I don't forget. Because I've done it before, and I want all the stuff I can. And this is infinitely easier than the ER, even if it is just by normal things. Like, that's not a joke. You don't get any buffs here. This is outside of, like, the stage the stage gimmick. But it's like, but on the other hand, everything here has an actual normal health bar and not millions upon millions of HP. So, you know, trade-offs. ER is absurd amounts of damage and buffs, but on the other hand, the enemies have like 1.7 million health at a minimum. So it's like, yeah. Oops. That was not what I wanted. This is the range damage area. There we go. And this will probably take up the remainder of the stream because each of these takes at least 2 or 3 minutes. It's not one of those ones where you can kind of just speed through it. Unless you have like perfect kit, but on this difficulty I don't have that. Here we go. That's Rider is dead. Oi, hammer chick. Over here. Yeah, because the Flute Guardians take like 0 damage from me, so I basically need to just send these things flying into the flute. Thankfully, these floors you literally cannot fail unless you die, as you can see by the timer not moving. Oh. Nice wings did the final blow there, okay. Here we go. Shit. Come on, Jingwei, please. Cooldown timer in, please. Heal, thank you. There we go. And that should be the end of be the end of things. Okay. And with that poisonous web is done. Boom. Yeah, this will definitely take the last 15 minutes. This is essentially just me going, we need to kill the last 10 minutes, so let's just do this. Oh, fuck, I'm only in agony 1, and I'm having this much trouble. Oh, it's okay, this fight is a lot easier. Quickly, over to the drone. Yeah. This is the best. This is the better spot. Don't need to worry about collecting things. I can just stand in the glowy blue zone and deal 50% extra damage. Not gonna lie, the first time I did this particular like little thing, I was very confused and thought it was everything inside the blue took 50% more damage. Not that I did more damage while inside it. So I'll be the first to admit the first time I did it, I spent a depressingly long amount of time trying to figure out how do I get them into the blue thing. There we go. In case you're wondering, this is that I'm quite happy I managed to get when it came out. It was not paid. It was not paid for, or not in the case of like actual money. I think it was actually a. Is that an event skin? Actually, I was going to say this one's an event skin. Play it, stop it. Oh, and now we switch over to her. Because it's, at least for me, it's easier to time my evasions with Senti than it is with HOV. It's easier to time Senti's evasions than it is HOV's. Oh, that's embarrassing. Whatever. There we go. Yes, okay. Shield down. Can I one cycle this? I don't think so, because Dark Bunny is near fucking... Yeah, no, you don't have enough time for one cycle. Okay. Oh, damn it, Project Bunny. Yes, okay. Break, armor break, shield break. Shield to cycle it. Dang it. Didn't have the right setup on it. Just say I didn't have the I didn't have essentially the boost mode active. Kind of way. Oh, let's not. Let's just take the damage reduction and finish this. There we go. 324. Oh crud. Fire lightning resist, physical resist. Yeah, okay, unfortunately my Elysia is not kitted at all. So we're gonna have to go with this one, I think. Source protocol. I think we want water sledge here. I need the ice boost. I need the boost to ice. And I had to switch. Like times like this where it's like, yeah, no, you don't exactly have a choice. Okay, let's burn through all these. Okay. Kira. Kira, do that.
Yes, Captain.
I do need to get her better weapon. If that rolls around this patch, I might throw some money, some currency at it to get the to get her to get her better weapon. It'll depend. It'll definitely depend on what the later patch, what the things for what the later patch banners are. I have to look it up. I don't remember what they are. Should be. Can't we dodge this? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, this is the actual Hephaestus boss, not the one we fought in the ER. In the Elysian Realm, ironically, some bosses are made easier. Yeah, sure, their health is, you know, skyrocketed into about 75,389,000 times normal HP values. But then there's like this, where it's like half the mechanics aren't even there. Oh, wait, no, wait, is this triple S Hephaestus? I think there's triple S Hephaestus. Never mind, that's the difference. This is the higher difficulty version of Hephaestus. Another invincibility frame moment. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, we Kira. Nobody else needs to get Kira's weapon. Kira, but getting her full set done. She doesn't actually have freeze, so. There. Good job, Bronya. Good job killing robot. There we go. There we go. I can grab all the rewards here at least. That's 100 quartz, 100 crystal for me. What's here? Scrappy. No, you know what? We have 2 minutes left, and I'm expected to rank up to Agony 2. I think I should be fine. There's 3 hours left on this setup. Battle Pass missions. Stamina that I never run out of. 1,000 for the Infinity Abyss. And yeah, you do 15 battle stages. Yeah. Don't have enough for that. Okay. But let me just check something. Hang on, wait. Did this reset? Yes, it did. Okay, who was I working on? Sweet and Spicy new. Is it Chrononavi? I think it's Chrononavi I'm working on. Chrononavi. 2 more of you. Just another couple weeks and you'll be done. I'm actually kind of enjoying the lack of A ranks at the moment. A lot of people are complaining within like the Honkai thing of like, oh, why are we not getting any A ranks? I'm like, I'm enjoying it. It's giving me time to actually finish upgrading my other A ranks. But anyways, with that, I think that is where we're going to call the stream. There's 1 minute left until the end of stream, so I don't consider this early. But anyways, once I find the thing I need to copy paste, there we go. Anyways, those of you who are here, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. If you're interested in any of the VODs no longer on Twitch, throw my YouTube link down below in the About Me, or I'm posting it in the chat right now. Sunday, we'll be back to Deus Ex as usual, surprising nobody. And then I don't know what next week's Wednesday is going to be. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for coming, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.